everybody, it's Christina of Crafty Paws. I wanted to share with you guys my latest guest design team project for MelsCraftBoutique on Zibbit. And I am not a huge shabby chic person. I really like it, but I'm always so intimidated. It always takes me a while to get up the nerve to start a project. But once I do, I just love it. Everything just flows, you know? Anyway, I wanted to do this project especially for Donna Gonzalez, who's hosting a challenge right now in the shabby chic or vintage style. So I think this is more shabby chic, but I did pick a vintage image that I just fell in love with when I saw it online. Isn't she darling? She's so cute. I just touched some of the flowers and some of the ribbons on the image with some of my palest Copic colors, just to add a hint of color to the image, but not kind of overpower it. I printed out that image twice and fussy cut out the little dog's head and the little girl, just the forward part of her, so that the image itself would also have a little interest and dimension. But let me start on all of the beautiful products that I was able to use on this project for Donna. I started off with a base that was kind of it's like a heavy duty chipboard in the shape of a fleur-de-lis. And I got it out of a $2 Michael's grab bag. And I love the shape of it, but did not like the bright, shiny, brassy kind of gold glitter that was all along the edge. But I knew that would be really easy to fix. I just took a little Liquitex gesso, sorry, and I just painted it on and then took a tissue and dabbed it off immediately before it dried so that I could keep the shimmer. So you can see the shine over here and over at the top. I could keep the shimmer and get rid of that brassy, in-your-face kind of gold color. And I really liked how that came out. Then I took a really sweet lace from Mel's shop. And I don't know if she has this still in stock, but it's a small, small lace. And it just turns corners beautifully. And I just used my hot glue gun and pinched it here and there to create this ruffled look all along the edge. And I really liked how that added an extra layer above all of that glitter as well. So it softened that and added some kind of, texture there. Then I decided I was going to cover up the entire base, surround this picture in the middle with all of Mel's beautiful products. So this side over here, oh my gosh, it is just stunning. It's a beaded bridal applique, and Mel sells them 2 to a package, and they're just $2.99. And the detail on that is just amazing. Look at that. And I just tucked in a little spray that I had left over of her white millinery flowers. It's a little flower spray. And those are great to tuck in into little bits and pieces wherever you have a little gap to fill in, and it adds a nice dimension. I also had about a scrap this long of this beautiful white Venice lace. And it has little berries and leaves. It looks like, I think she calls it a Venice rose trim. And it is just beautiful and perfect, again, to tuck into those little nooks and crannies. So I have them here, here, tucked in behind here. The other big piece that you'll see here is this handmade flower that was gifted to me by Terry, who's One Crafty Cookie. And I just swapped out the center. She had a really shiny bling piece, which was also gorgeous, but I wanted this to be softer. So I took one of Mel's resin roses, and this was in a yellow or a cream color, but I wanted to, again, tone down the color. So I just hit the top tips of the petals with this gesso, and I think it softened that rose to fit perfectly with the color of this handmade flower. And I love that, the shabby look that all of that, what's it called when it kind of makes this little fringe? Anyway, you guys know what I mean. I then tucked in this beautiful little button. It's got sequins and beads, and it's got a really great dimension in a beautiful champagne color, just to add more interest there. And I used a little tiny bit of this beautiful, beautiful, what is it? It's a applique as well. It's the pastel flowers. That's what it is. and it's got pink flowers, and then it has some with little sequins and a little bling. And some of my bling had fallen off, so I just glued on a few little extra bling pieces, and it looks perfect. And I cut them up just to like frame the bottom of the image. And again, I really like how that looked. What else did I do? Oh, obviously these beautiful butterfly appliques. This one's in a pale pink and this one's in a white. And I left the wings totally off and just glued down the center so it adds nice movement and texture. And through the middle of the body of the butterfly, I added these beautiful pearls. And I actually salvaged those. Those were on a project that Crafty Irina had sent me. It was beautiful. But in the shipping, the bottom trim of pearls had fallen off. So I scooped all of those up and saved them up because I knew at some point I'd find a good use for them. And here it is. Perfect. It makes the perfect little body for the centers of these applique butterflies. What else did I do? Oh, the top and the bottom of this fleur-de-lis is actually covered with this beautiful, beautiful applique. You can see the top and the bottom was taken off of this, but I am definitely keeping this for another project because how gorgeous is that? It's a white bridal beaded applique, and the pieces are so detailed. You can see it's just got so much detail, and there's sequins and pearls. I added a few extra pearls at the center here, and I love the fact that this hangs off of the bottom of the fleur-de-lis. And then over the top, there was a beautiful flower center here, but I wanted to add a little more weight to the bottom, kind of to balance the weight of some of these other pieces. So I picked one of Mel's beautiful pearl buttons, cut off the shank, and hot glued that on the middle right there. And I just love how this came out. So much going on. And isn't that what Shabby Chic is kind of all about? Oh, last but not least, I changed out the tying ribbon. This was a little piece of pink lace that I had left over from my prior DT project. And I wanted to kind of carry through the pink from the top through these flowers, through this pale pink butterfly. So it kind of, follows through the whole project. That's it for my share. If you make a purchase at Mel's Craft Boutique, please use the code CraftyPaws10 and you'll get 10% off your entire order. And if you're in the US, free shipping on any purchases over $40. So that's a fantastic deal. And besides that, Mel has just amazing prices. So go check it out and have fun. I hope you guys are having a great crafty day. Bye.